Yeah, that's a little concerning for more reasons, obviously. I did not expect scarlet pleroma grass. No doubt about it. It's the same grass from 2 years ago. Yeah, we have Tio here too, so. Plus Randy, that all should be useful. Color's completely different though. You're right. The size and shape are the same though. The grass holds the same mysterious energy that supported former President Croix. Do you feel the presence of the higher elements here too? Yeah, definitely. How did we get a picture of the monster where we're just like, oh my goodness! Okay, we gotta get a picture for the report. Come on. Just like the forest in Sutherland. What? Oh, the higher elements part. Okay. Now, this cryptid... Yeah. Instructor. It's like the ones that appeared in the old schoolhouse basement in North Highlands. Oh, right, because we fought a bunch of them. Yeah, fought a bunch of them in that last dungeon, right? And on top of that, the Magic Knight appearing now means that the creatures of the Empire are appearing here too now. Sharon, I'm just going to come out and ask you, can society do anything like this? Well, let's see. I should say the possibility is not zero. That said, the society generally has a tendency to pursue orbital technology. Right, that's fair. It would be a bit strange for them to suddenly begin using spiritual monsters such as cryptids and Dark Age constructs like Magic Knights. Would it? Because those are orbital technologies as well, aren't they? I see. Well, thank you. Then again, there is the argument to be made that even if they are using that sort of technology, they're readapting it into what they want, the form they want to use it in. So using directly, like, the Magic Knights being the most notable thing, just directly those things. It is a good question. I feel like I just heard some incredibly confidential information, but very well. The question remains then, why is scarlet pleroma grass appearing now? It is possible that this is the result of the Zero Child. Though she's in hiding, perhaps her miraculous power is manifesting again. No way! It's been confirmed that she no longer has that miraculous power. The Intelligence Division made sure of that right after the occupation. Her and Lloyd were made into material witnesses too. Besides, I know her, and she's not the kind of girl who could do these things. Her personality is irrelevant. There's a chance her powers have returned and are currently out of her control. That's... No, I am certain that Kia Bannings has nothing to do with this. Oh, is she Bannings now? Did he properly adopt her? Huh? Kia Bannings. So, that is the name of the girl known as Zero Child. Yes, though her surname is still up for review. She's using his name since she doesn't have any family of her own, yeah. But how can you be so sure she's not involved? We are contacted by the Governor General just now. It's very clear that we have absolutely no need to worry about Bannings at this time. He has requested we investigate the cryptid and the grass under the assumption the society is involved. Such a request. Oh, thank goodness. He should have just told us that when we saw him. He could be trying to deflect the discussion away and like our knowledge away from that. Do they know something? Why does this have to happen at the same time as the inspection team's visit? Because it's all intended. I'm sure it's all part of a plan. Feels more like... It feels like more than simple coincidence to me. Yeah, now that you mention it. Has the inspection team already entered Crossbell? Oh, yes, about that. This is... a mechanical noise. Oh, no. Don't attack. Don't have another attack. I don't want to get attacked. Everyone going to go greet our guest. Is that like an airship? What else would be mechanical coming into this camp? We have a pretty small area unless there's another train like ramming us from behind. Well, let's see if it's dangerous. I'm gonna guess not. Well, people don't. Well, only Pablo looks like he's on edge, but okay, well. And, fuck, the try-hard glasses guy. Oh, that's not ideal. Is that the Noble Alliance's one? Because that's white. What? Wow, that's something you don't see every day. That's the flagship used by the Noble Alliance during Erebonia's civil war. Whatever the fuck's the name was, I don't know. There we go. Correct the Pantagruel. I believe I heard it had been confiscated by the government and given to the Imperial family. Yep, they use it to travel for official business. Why? Why do you need such a big ship for official business travel? Just use like a strong, smaller one. Like the freaking nonsense. But whatever. Wait a second. Does that mean the inspection team is? That's right. Governor Regnitz will be on the team as representative of the Imperial government. And Lady Arena will represent the economic circles of Erebonia. And let's not forget, Princess Alphen and Prince Oliver will be part of the team too. Oh my goodness, I want to meet them again. Hell yeah! We better get a chance to talk to them. My goodness. Okay. The Pantagruel. I should probably try to remember that. I mean, I fail, but I should probably try. The Imperial Family's battleship. The Pantagruel. Okay. Interesting. When I first saw it, I was thinking the Society. I was thinking like they're being really brazen. But no, it's white. You could ram that tower with it, couldn't you? You really could. What are they doing? Are they just trying to show the scale of it? Yeah, I don't think it's big enough to land on up top. Unless you're gonna hover above it. Okay. Well, that's nice, and probably not terrifying at all for the citizens. Definitely not terrifying. Oh, those things. Goodness, they still have those out? Okay.
Feast your eyes, everyone. The Pantagruel's landing boat has launched. As we speak, it's ferrying the inspection team to the tower's rooftop.
So Arena's gonna be here, so both Elisa and Machi's parents are gonna be here as well. That's what they're saying.
First off, we have Governor Karl Regnitz. He oversees the entire imperial capital of Heimdall and is the first commoner to hold this position. Oh, and here we have the chairman of the Reinford Group, Irina Reinford. It's safe to say there isn't anyone more important than her when it comes to Crossbell's economic industry.
Currently, at least.
Could it be? Yes, it's Prince Olivert. Rumor has it this isn't his first visit to Crossbell.
Rumor, eh?
Oh my word! Princess Alphen! Excuse me. Behind Prince Olivert, we have Princess Alphen, the daughter of the Emperor. She is simply an angel. The young woman with her is gorgeous too.
Really? Did Elise really have to come? Okay, whatever. Okay, that's why she's being... Okay, Claire and Lecter. Okay, got it. That's why they're here. Or that's what they're doing. And Michael knew about this then. I believe he was mentioning how she would be... busy. Notice how he never asked for electors out. That's the princess? She's an angel. The prince is really handsome too. Wow. I didn't expect to see Princess Alphen here too. I figured your father was going to be here, Magus. Yes, we've fallen behind in terms of gathering information. There's so many non-transparent things for us to inspect. We need to find a way to break through and start an inspection. Point Eastern. Oh, okay. Why are they getting all excited without Ellie? Okay, it's him. What was your name, Shin? They're all nothing but weaklings wagging their tails for the Empire. Don't say that. We all have pride in where we're from. Please fulfill your duties as an agent of Sao. Leave it to me. It's been a while. I didn't realize he'd be such a notable person in the future. I guess it makes sense. Why, look! Look how pretty the princess is! She is cute, but it's been years. How are you still acting like a literal, 5-year-old? She's still an invader. So... I'm maybe closer towards a bad... I'm maybe called... God damn it! I'm torn. I'm maybe leaning closer towards a bad impression. Oh well, nothing can be done about her arrival. If we could just all come to a better understanding. You may be right. I cannot give up. Ada, there you are.
It seems as though our guests have arrived.
Indubitably.
The Fool and the Blazing Demon should be nearby as well. The original cast has nearly all been swapped out by now. What will you do, Rean? You as well, Emma.
I don't know. I think we need information first. A lot of us are acting on a very small amount of information. They saw the text box up in the loading screen, okay. That big ship is scary. Is it safe? A war isn't gonna break out or anything, right? Oh, we're fine as long as we have Big Bro Lloyd. We'll be able to stop anything. Is it true? Are his dear friends all? Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Oh, that's the crow-looking motherfucker. And that's not Slim. Is that? That's not Celine. Kobe. Okay, yeah, it's Kobe.
Still protecting this place, even if its residents are gone?
That sounds like him too. Okay.
Well then, all we can do is wait for the snake's next move. I'm also curious to find out what the branch campus is capable of.
Interesting. I'm curious how that's gonna play out. He reminds me a bunch of... I'm forgetting. Swarsritter from the opening. So my best guess is something Swarsritter-esque. Which, you know, we're not exactly in Phantasmagoria, but still. Long live Princess Alphen, Empress of my heart. I didn't expect to see Princess Alphen here. Oh, it's Prince Oliver. I haven't seen him in so long. Imperial Governor Pregnant and Chairman Rean of the RF Group, too. Well, yes, it's shaping up to be some ritzy shindig, huh? It's been quite some time. Oh, okay. She's a noble. Have they not said that she's a noble? She acts like a noble in every way. I'm trying, because I don't actually remember her saying that she was a noble, but I've had nothing to contradict that, and I've sort of assumed pretty early on. I suppose I need to get used to seeing His Highness without my brother by his side. After all, at this point, the 7th Armored Division is... What's the matter? Is this sight not a pleasant one for you? I wonder why it might not be. Yeah, it's true, this isn't very fun for me. How come Speaker McDowell isn't with them? Why would he be? Is he still considered a representative of anything? I figured Elise would be here too. Wow, both her and the princess have become even more beautiful since I last saw them. Yeah. But I wonder why I wasn't able to contact her. By the way, are you going to meet up with Chairman Arena? I won't, but Sharon will be. Well, once I'm done here, I'm planning to accompany the chairman for the remainder of her visit. All I can do is, Operation Birdcage. It's too weird to even say it out loud. To be honest, I may have taken the Intelligence Division Railway Military Police a bit too lightly. Is there really nothing we can do? Is that what's happening here? Is it like an Imperial operation, or is that what you're calling the, like, Independence operation? Nah, don't give up, Teal-Tot. I'm sure we'll find something. Randy? No telling how things will end up, but let's bet on them for now. Roger that. Okay. Well, that shook things up a bit. I was not expecting all that to happen. Why do they need all these people here for an inspection? What are they inspecting? Just the entire province? What does that mean? That's such a vague concept. Maybe that Operation Birdcage is really what it was down to. Afterwards, Elisa, Teal, and Sharon said their farewells to Rean and the rest of the camp and headed back to Crossbell City. Teal and Randy left to go work on each of their class field exercises. Alright, let's get going. Make sure to check your equipment and buy anything else you might need before we head out. We should have time to make a round in the city before we head out to the East Highway. Oh, sure. Understood. Hey, Maltina, what's going on with these two? I have no idea. They started acting like this when we were watching the inspection team arrive. Is that so? I suppose they each have their concerns, but... Okay, Class 7. We are now resuming our special ops missions. We still need to investigate the cryptid appearance off the East Crossbell Highway. Based on how long the trip there and back will take, it'll be our last activity for the day, so make sure everything else is wrapped up before then. Right. We'll give it our all. Let's go. Okay. I wonder if we'll be able to catch anyone in the town, but that's probably a good place for me to end it today. Yeah. I'm not sure how this will end up, but I'll take a few showers and see how that helps. And I'm a bit concerned about not having Sharon. She was actually really quite useful. I should have done the invasion thing before in that battle. I should have.
Nice.
That was a better idea. I was betting too much on being able to break down its break bar way too much than I was actually able to do with S-Crafts, even with Sledgehammer. Or, I mean, I would have been able to, but I let it go in hand state and then, which completely re-upped its break bar, and it was like, nope, okay, shit. Oh well, I have to keep that in mind in the future. Don't take any fucking chances on something like that. Then again, at other times, taking too many chances, that means that you're gonna get screwed when it goes to hand state. Whatever. So, I'll see you all next time on Trails of Cold Steel 3. Drive safely, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 3. It's been a while since I've been able to record much of anything. One notable thing has happened. I got a new TV.
Let's go.
So I'm actually...
Here we go! Now.
I'm up.
I actually upgraded from like a 39-inch 1080p TV to a 55-inch OLED. So this game suddenly looks much better than I thought it did previously, even. I love OLEDs. Ever since I had a PS Vita with that OLED screen, especially your beautiful anime stuff that looks great with contrasting, vivid colors. It looks so good. So there might be times when I stop and adjust, because I'm still at the point of like trying to calibrate it to make it look as good as possible, because there's a ton of options basically. One thing that I wanted to...
Let's get going.
Time to ride.
So there's that.
My turn.
If I change...
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is when I was trying to change the Vice previously, I was
My turn.
It's my turn.
Trying
Let's get
to-
going.
Time to ride.
I was trying to switch between them when I was on the bike. And the buttons for that are co-opted into the movement controls, so there is no option to switch between them while you're on the bike. You have to get off
My
and
turn.
do that.
Here I go. My turn.
I'm up.
So,
Let's get going.
yeah.
Time to ride.
Also, it completely redid my settings. God damn you, game. Whatever.
The Pantagruel sticks out no matter where you're standing.
Oh, yeah.
It must be visible from all of Crossbell.
Probably that high up. Basically have to have a tree in your way to not see it. You know, I want to change these. I don't like the sidecar look, personally. And into Crossbell we go. So, we're in the process of searching down those thingamabobs, right? The cryptids. The Pantagruel. We saw from highway. It feels like it's up there looking down on us. I mean, doesn't the big tower do that too? If that does that. I suppose it's just going to stay there for the duration of the inspection. It's most likely too big for the airport to accommodate. I heard that the airport lanes are to be expanded to 250 arch throughout the Empire. Is that what it is? Huh? What does that mean? They must be planning to use more airships of that size. Or maybe airship carriers is a better term. You'd be able to move a lot of product if you actually had airships of that size. Sort of reminds me of like big tankers for like shipping. Like out at the sea. Anyway, let's check the city as we head to the East Road. Understood. Let's go, you know. Alright. Did I say too much? Well, we can't really avoid it. The annexation really has brought a number of problems into relief. Is that a thing that people say? Okay. I will say, getting a bigger TV that can do 4K and whatnot, you see more of the little imperfections of it being at 1080p on it. Like, the image looks nicer, but like, when you can't do 4K, you see more imperfections. Not that I mind that much, I never really have, but... something wrong here. Oh, Lieutenant Franz. What do you mean you're stopping the trains? This is unheard of. How long will this take? Tell us. Sorry, I don't have any details. You should have details. All I know is that the trains will be stopped for a few hours. Looks crowded. Yeah, something to do with the inspection team. Really? Okay, fine, whatever. I guess they're inspecting it at the moment? Ah. Oh, mind you, the nicer TV image and whatnot won't get to you guys, because I'm technically capturing the signal that's being sent to the TV, not after it has all the processing done. So, the screen cars are being withdrawn. Yeah, they remind me of when the annexation was announced. Though, the faces back then made me much more nervous. Right, they used those when Rufus was there, right? I vaguely remember that. The last time I saw Princess Alphen was the medal ceremony of the Northern War. She's become even more beautiful. Yes, game! Push this, push this. I am okay. So what I'm really doing is, like, I'm not, like, trying to go for a specific ending. I'm pretty open, and I'm trying to make a natural flow of everything making sense, and a little bit of a roleplay for Rean's decision for all that sort of stuff. And whatever ends up being available by the end, basically, when I make random decisions throughout. I'm not aiming for anything specific. Like, I guess Elisa, I feel like I'm at the point where, like, I probably wouldn't pick her, because I feel like I was there, I sort of moved on, and, you know, moved on. Maybe she hasn't. It just might. I know that Rean and Elisa are, like, the quote-unquote canon pairing, but it's like, I don't really care. Like, they push it in-game, and I'm just going to rationalize that by basically saying, like, oh, she's still really into him, and Rean, well, he really likes her as a friend, so. Looks like Prince Oliver is doing well, too. And it's been 4 months. I heard she became the student council president. She's all grown up. No, Rean. She's not grown up. She's your little sister, remember that. I didn't think she would be coming with them, though. Now, that is sort of surprising. And arbitrary. What's wrong, you two? Sorry, that broadcast. Felt real strange for me to not see my brother there. Prince Oliver's personal aide is Lieutenant Colonel Mueller-Vander, right? Yes. I'm so used to seeing my brother at his highness's side. But ever since last autumn... Kurt, I don't know what's going on. I wasn't, it only just caught my attention. Speaker McDowell wasn't there to greet the inspection team. Crossbell's most famous politician. He used to be the mayor. He's currently working for the Governor General. He's in charge of running the state legislature. Yeah, it wouldn't be unexpected to see him here as one of the local representatives. I'm just worried he might have gotten, sick or something. That's a good point. Want to go by his house? I know where it is. Both of you, just focus on our missions for now. We beat the first cryptid thanks to Sharon's helm. But if we encounter another one, we'll need to handle it on our own. If we aren't careful, it could kill us. Good point. Now focus on the here and now. Yeah, we can worry about the other stuff later. Let's get this done quick so we can have some free time afterwards. Yep, that's the spirit. Show me what you've learned over the last 2 months. You're the one who needs to be careful. We weren't the ones standing around with our eyes glazed over, chuckling to ourselves. I suppose he did seem a little preoccupied earlier. Wait, when did I? I'm guessing he was thinking about Elise. Well... I guess it was the 2 girls who were on screen. Princess Alphen and the dark-haired girl who was with her. After all, that dark-haired girl is the person Instructor Rean cherishes the most. Oh, don't phrase it like that. Cherishes the most? That dark-haired girl. I've occasionally seen her with Her Highness before. She's my little sister. Sister? Through adoption. Rean being the one who's adopted, by the way. Adoption! No, both of you stop looking at me like that. No, don't, no. Is it that shocking? Anyway, my sister's friends with Their Highness, so naturally I'm acquainted with her as well. It's been a while, so I was glad to see them again. I remember you being more than acquainted with her. Oh my. During the Civil War, you rescued her from the Ponce girl and held her tenderly in your arms. Held her? It's funny, they're actually sort of pushing Alphen as hard as they're pushing Elisa. Oh, and by the way, Instructor Rean wronged me twice. What do you mean, what? To be specific, he watched me sleep and then he made me... What did I make you do? I'm not remembering. I remember the sleeping thing. Oh, wait, what? Tina, stop. Don't say it like that. They'll get the wrong idea. Well, it's true, so what's the problem? Anyway, once we check everything here, let's head out to the East Highway. Yeah, ideally, we students would like to handle everything on our own. Tina, are you okay with that? I have no objections. Guys? Hey, Ellie, hurry up. He's gonna do stuff to you again. I thought I'd be guarding Prince Cedric, but perhaps I should have been guarding Princess Alphen from a certain individual. What? She's not that much younger than me. Hey, guys, I think you're... What? Never mind. What's the age gap? 3 years? It's been a while. That's a pretty normal age gap. After that, Rean was able to clear up the misunderstanding. Tina admitted she was being a bit misleading. Sure. From there, they planned to resume their special ops missions in the afternoon.
It's my turn! I shall go.
It's my turn!
Oh boy. Oh, how are you doing? It's so big, it's like a flying building. I wanted the special support section somewhere watching this. Well, I'm Lamar. Hey, Cope. So he's up there, eh? Interesting. Oh, technically this is still active. I think I did enough to finish it. I'm not even sure I had enough recipes or ingredients to actually really try for another one anyway, so it's like... whatever. I've never been that much of a completionist, or really much of one at all, but... Whoa! Wow, it's really big! Are you guys watching that? Oh, it's Yuna! Hey, is that one of those Imperial airships? Those people on the big TV were super cool. It's like they were designed for an anime or something. I want to ride an airship too. Oh, you guys are so cute. If you're gonna daydream, just make sure you stay away from the street. Don't be like those 2 other bastards who told us to stay out of the street as they were standing in the motherfucking street. There are more orbital cars around recently. Fine. We're gonna go home soon. Okay. I really like that blonde girl. She looks like a real princess. Yes, she does. Oh, Her Highness is a princess, literally. Huh? Princess, literally? That's such a weird name. This... This might be a little hard for you, Nana. Here, airships are awesome. That guy's awesome, too. Alright, that's enough of that. As soon as you're done here, go straight home, okay? Fine. Lecturing him. How dare you say the Imperials are cool? How dare you? How dare you? Ooh, something's happening here. Oh, are you guys maybe set up here now? I was actually thinking this is probably the place I was going to find Vita, but okay. You know, you guys probably shouldn't wear such distinct clothing if you want it to stay, like, incognito, but okay. That was... Looks like there are people affiliated with this building. What? Was that? Oh, I can go in? I was wondering if there would be anything like that. Does this have a... Oh no, it's just up on the curve. I was like, does this have a flat tire? Huh. Okay, well, I am interested. Hey, trading. You have a new building, eh? It is unlight. The decor is what we would call Eastern style. This place must be...
Who are you people?
Fair question. We don't... So what's your name actually going to be? Sorry. I'm sorry, Worm. You look suspicious, all dressed up in similar uniforms. Looks around. Yeah. You don't seem to be from the Imperial Army or the military police, so who? Wait, are you? None other than Rean Swarzer, the Ashen Chevalier. He is leading students of an Imperial Military Academy in their field exercises. Oh, are you well informed? How does he know so much? Could these people be... I heard they were still around, but... The Eastern Syndicate, who operate out of the Republic of Calvern. I received a report, but I didn't expect to meet you here.
My name is Shin. I'm the representative of the Heiyue Trading Company's Crossbell branch.
Ah, so it's still basically Shin. It's just more of a... I guess... I don't know. I'm not as good with Chinese names as I am with other things, so I guess that makes sense with an X.
This is Lau. He's the right-hand man of the branch manager, who's on leave at the moment. I'm glad we were able to meet, though. There's something I need to ask you.
Need? Were you looking for me then? Heiyue is one of the largest criminal syndicates in Zemuria. Just to confirm, you know what? I thought I didn't notice anything weird, but...
My name is Shin. I'm the representative of the Heiyue Trading Company's Crossbell branch.
Okay. Pronunciation is still what I thought it was. Heiyue is one of the largest criminal syndicates in Zemuria, for Heiyue, basically. So your Crossbell branch is still up and running? Indeed, our previous office burned down during the incident that happened right before the big uproar. However, we are only renting this building. But why? You're completely on Calvert's side, aren't you? Can a branch survive after Crossbell's been annexed by Arabonia? Sao, our branch manager, who's currently away, worked it all out with the Governor General's office. Basically, they looked the other way in order to maintain relations with Calvert. But Sao definitely has personality issues, so I'm sure he gets along perfectly with Rufus. Are you really one to... Whatever. He sounds like a fascinating person. Yeah, Lloyd and the others told me about him. Lloyd? How does an Arabonian know about the SSS? Oh, I'm actually from Crossbell. You can explain the... Oh, I see. In that case, we definitely want you guys to handle this case. Lau, explain this to them. Certainly. We're finally getting down to business. Although, it is a bit presumptuous of them to assume we're going to accept their request. We would like you to request your help in recovering a certain black briefcase. Earlier today, it fell off the back of a cruise ship into the river on its way here from Michelin. We would like to request a search and recovery operation. You know, rivers go pretty far. A black briefcase. This sounds kind of suspicious. We are members of a fully authorized Imperial Military Academy. Before we discuss whether or not we'll accept, is there anything illegal about this request? You don't have to worry about that. The only hitch is the Intelligence Division is trying to hassle us. What do you mean? It's a bit complicated. However, we swear to you that there's nothing illegal about that this whatsoever. So, do you accept? If you're curious about what's inside, we can show you after you've gotten it back. Sure, why not? Alright, does seem like you need help. Instructor, are you sure? Yeah, I'll fully accept responsibility for this request. That said, I'd appreciate any help you guys decide to give. Understood. But I don't agree with you taking all the responsibility for yourself. For myself. That's right. We should share it equally. Besides, this should be part of our special ops missions. Agreed. Well, if you insist. You're all pretty responsible, aren't you? Allow me to explain the area of the search in more detail. We assume the briefcase was watched over to Ursula Road. So let's just... I guess there's only one real beach area, so... Most likely to a shoreline not that far from Crossbell City. How do you know that? Let me explain the order of events. While on a cruise ship, one of our employees was asked to comply with surprise inspection. And while resisting, they accidentally dropped it into the river. While resisting. By the way, the briefcase was specifically designed to float. Based on the current and the winding of the river, it was deduced that it was carried to the area we specified earlier. So why don't you go look? And are you absolutely certain that there's nothing illegal about this? We've already covered that, just so you know, this is a pro bono case for us too. I'll do anything in my power to help Ellie. Ooh? Wait? Fulfilling this request will, without a doubt, help her. So why don't you hurry up and go look for it? Alright, but lay off the sass, will ya? Oh, wait, I remember Lloyd and the others talking about how they got mixed up into something because of some precocious Eastern boy. I am not precocious. And that was 2 years ago. Anyway, you can leave it to us. Indeed, thank you. Do me this favor. How nice of them. Well, I can imagine where it would be. There's not that many actual options. There's basically one beachfront, and that's about the beginning and end of it. Oh. Okay. We're actually getting a cutscene? We've arrived. It seems we're to search the lakeshore here. Since it's supposed to be near Crossbell, I don't think it would be necessary to go all the way to the shore itself. Remember, we're looking for a black briefcase. Let's be on our guard. Right. Is it, like, actually going to be really near, or... Okay. I think I found it. I was trying to go here anyways, so... Whatever. Hey, over there! Oh, oh, no. How do we get that out? Black briefcase confirmed with, blue crab on it? Oh, that's an actual crab. For some reason I thought it was like a decal. But retrieving from here may prove difficult. We may need to borrow a boat to reach it. We can't, unfortunately. Entering the lake has been restricted because of the inspection team. Might be able to hook it with a fishing pole from this distance, though. Ah, I see. It does seem possible. Well, good thing we've been practicing during our missions, right, guys? Right? Oh, but that crab might be in the way. We should probably catch it first to clear the area. Alright, let me at it. We can't trust the Hayway, but that briefcase seems to be a little different. Yuna? Alright, we'll leave it to you. Go for it whenever you're ready. Well, so it has to be Yuna. Okay, at least I get to avoid...
Very well.
All right.
I get to avoid Rean being indoctrinated. Yuna can bring it up on herself if she really wants to.
I got one?
Oh god, it's been a long time since I actually did this.
I got a good one!
Oh, I have to hold it, right? Yeah, my bad.
Nice!
Okay.
Pretty good, huh?
That is intriguing at the very least. Woo. Haha, how do you like me now? Do you feel more demony now? Whoa, good job. Nice catch. Splendid. Whoa. Good job. Okay, now try to get the briefcase. No problem. Oh, I didn't have to do that? Okay, whatever. Good. Just good. Is it really fishing if they weren't even in the water in the first place? Sorry. Definitely real in the suitcase. After wiping out the waterproof coating and making sure it was dry, they returned it to the Hayway office in the harbor. Where's Vita held up then? I'm not here. Ah, there it is. Thank you very much. I suppose we should have expected nothing less from the Action Chevalier and an SSS fangirl. Ah, why do you have to be such a little brat? Because I'm pointing out the reality of what you really are. Who are you calling a brat? I mean, I suppose she's calling out the reality of what he really is too. Can we move on, please? So, you said you'd let us see what's inside the briefcase, right? Oh, right. You are going to show us, aren't you? True members of the Hayway don't make promises we don't tend to keep. Now, show them. Certainly. These are... Oh no. Ellie, Noel, and Dudley's letters address the people in the city. Members of the military police, as well as other names that I recognize. I'm assuming those currently in Michelin wrote letters to their families and friends. Yeah, that's exactly right. So, we said we'd do them a favor and deliver them. But why? They could just use the postal service. They're fugitives, right? So why send them like this? Not at liberty to discuss that. There are certainly extenuating circumstances. Thank you for understanding. However, we ensure that these are delivered to the proper recipients throughout the city. Okay, pleased to see that. Who the fuck is Alex sending letters to? Just people in the police, I guess. You know, I'm sure you have your doubts, but let's leave the rest of them. Alright, but you better deliver them. We will. You did good work today. It isn't much, but please accept this. Oh, I don't know what that does, but it sounds good. Knife blade. Okay. That actually sounds real good. Less so for green, I suppose, though. Because it doesn't give any stat ups. You know, though. Or you, even. I should probably see if I can open slots on people. Oh my god, of course I can actually play him at the children's card game. Of course I can. Have you visited your family yet? Well, duh. Why do you need to know, and since when did you care? Of course I care. If something were to happen to you, Ellie would be beside herself. But let me make things clear. Ellie is far more beautiful and elegant than you could ever hope to be. So don't get carried away. Okay. I seriously don't get this guy. Maybe he has a little schoolboy crush on you. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit weird that you're even bothering to point it out. By the way, here you play Vantage Masters, yeah? Yeah, do you play too? Partaking is part of my curriculum and studying the latest trends. Nice, you seem to have potential. I'll deign to allow you permission to play against me. My thanks, I think. Sure. Why not? That ain't bad. Holy moly. Using all those energy cards right away really upped the strength of my guy. Holy moly. Holy moly. That's like the perfect hand. Literally just make my entire fucking deck energy cards. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that was a card one. Never mind, I thought I was gonna go up to 11 for a second there. Easy peasy, motherfucking squeezy.
Impossible!
I don't even know what your MasterCard's ability was. Ha ha. Ha ha, no, boo boo. Oh, there you are. Oh, hey everyone. Machias, you look pretty haggard. Guess what happens when reality comes up and slaps you in the face. But now that the inspection team's arrived, things are really about to get going. Governor Regnitz is your dad, isn't he? That's him, alright. Well, Regnitz, the member of the Reformist faction, a close friend to the Blood and Iron Chancellor. I knew he'd be coming Crossbell, but... And that means that you and your dad... It must have been a tremendously hard decision to make. Well, I can't say I didn't see it coming. And I can't mope about it forever. I'm not alone in all this. That's right. Speaking of the people on your side, you've been in contact with Elisa, right? I take it you two had your happy little reunion. We were hoping it'd be a nice surprise. I swear. Well, I've got to admit you did help me out in the end. But, Magus, I get the feeling there's something you're not telling me. No, comment. Okay then, who else is here? It's highly probable he's hiding something. On another note, you're all looking for cryptids, right? I've crossed paths with them before. They're dangerous. Make sure you don't take them lightly. But be careful. Once we finish up here, we should prepare to go out to the Eastern Highway. That's the idea. Yes. This is too hard. Just relax, Reiner. We knew this was going to be an uphill battle. We're up against Governor General Rufus after all. We need to play this like chess, move by move. Yeah, I suppose chess though. I've got my fair share of hardships, but there's no way I can just give up now. Good luck with the cryptid investigation, but try not to get eaten, okay? Have we ever seen someone get eaten by a monster? We haven't. Let's just show that at some point. That would be, Oh, hey, Kate. Oh, hey, it's you guys. Thanks for your help earlier. As you can see, we're upgrading your security. Without even taking the fugitive into account. It would be bad if something happened. Oh, well, I guess you're talking Lloyd, technically? Okay. Ooh, that actually doesn't sound bad to just have if I really need it. Having a drop rate increase, 50% seems pretty good. Not gonna put it on anyone, but you know. You are thinking. Wenny, what is it? Oh, well. It's nothing, I was just thinking. I've heard you've been taking out cryptids. Cryptids like big scary monsters that nobody's seen before. Even they had a hard time dealing with them, so be prepared. As long as I'm assigned to maintain your ordnance, I'm not gonna let anyone get injured, you got that? Well, I don't think you really have much choice, but okay. Okay, great. She's right, everyone make sure you're well prepared. There is a lot of, like, be fucking prepared guys that we've had. I did not realize escape evasions. Counterattacks after evading always give critical damage. Yes! Do it! Do it now! Oh my goodness, that's good. That's quite good. Oh. And a hairdryer for Toa? Why not? I guess why not? Actually, what was the, Man, they really like their evasion Mishies here, don't they? I guess Mishi is just, like, inherently makes you more evasive for some reason. Gloom. Okay. That sounds pretty good. I actually quite want that. I do quite want that. Still sort of at a point where I'm not sure exactly where I want to go with setting people up, but certainly are ways to improve, I can see at this point. I was on my way home when I saw it. A shadow I hadn't seen dark in the sky since the Civil War of the Panther Girl. You've seen that airship before, Lynn? Yeah, she fought with Thors during the war. In fact, she's seen more battle than any of you. I never knew. Oh, it's not like I was tearing up the battlefield or anything. Still, that ship doesn't exactly bring back fond memories. Lynn? Oh, I'm sorry, you must be busy. I didn't mean to take up your time. So, you're headed to the highway. Take care out there. Yeah, thanks, Lynn. Okay. Well, best of luck. You know what the best place for the, for Vita to be hiding would be? Yeah, you know. You know exactly why. Oh, what's this? Hey, you know Arkansas? They're a theater troupe in the entertainment district. My best friend Rixia works there. Oh, you're a fan of Rixia's? Oh, do you know Rixia personally then? What a coincidence. Rixia Mao, one of the lead performers of Arkansas. Ah, I see. She must be famous. I came into contact with her on a mission with instructor Rean. Yeah, let's keep quiet about that part. By the way, Rixia's favorite foods are mapo tofu and almond tofu. You should try them for yourself if you get the chance. Haha, I see. Arkansas's top performer, Rixia Mao's favorite dish. Mapo tofu, almond tofu. What is the point of knowing this? This might be something Monk would like to know. Okay, you know, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. I
Give me
forgot about him.
I'll say.
I don't have anything to... Okay, no, I didn't get anything else. It's been a while. I guess I was thinking, like, man, I feel like I haven't gotten anything forever to give them. East Highway. We received information about a cryptid here. We leave via the East Highway. Shall we get going? That's the plan. Not much else to do. That comes to mind at the very least.